there that lost their lives that they need to put back in the media. Tupac Shakur, even though we love him to death, I love Tupac, but he's not the only dead person out there that need to be put back in the media, man. Put Einstein back in the media. Get him popping. Where his mixtape at? Y'all got the AI technology. Y'all could get it done. Hold on, Reg, we live?
Hey, man.
Oh, man, hand me those papers over there. Oh, my God. Do. Somebody please say it ain't so. Put the right music on. Man, they talking about Tupac Shakur could possibly be Dr. Umar Johnson. Now, I'm not trying to lose you. Y'all need to stay put because it's a lot of underground information that's going on lately. And Dr. Umar Johnson is all up in the Tupac Shakur scandal. And y'all know Tupac was a Black Panther. And Dr. Umar know all about the struggle. So it's a possibility, allegedly, that's a possibility, man. I hope y'all over there doing good. I got a production that's gonna knock your socks off. Everybody showed up to the premiere. This is gonna be, and I ain't trying to toot my own horn, but this is going to be box office. I mean, HBO, it's about to go down. We're gonna be talking about Candace Owens. World premiere, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. Dr. Umar Johnson is speaking on the Tupac Shakur scandal. And not only is he speaking on it, but he's active in the conversation as if he possibly plays a part. I figure if a person is already deceased, what's the point in giving a person life for all eternity when there's so many dead people? That's more notable, and not to dim Tupac's light, but is he really a positive something for the people? It's like, don't forget your past, Black man. Remember when y'all was thugging it, shot calling and balling? Remember Tupac? We over Pac, or need to be. It's like a slap in the face to even be speaking of Tupac at this point, and no disrespect, but it's too many great people that has fallen that we need to be putting back up in the media, man. Shit, put Nip back out there. I mean, damn. And I ain't gonna be crying all night, but Lord, I'm over here feeling like something is seriously wrong, man. And y'all need to listen to the video all the way through. I'm over here getting everything worked out, working out the kinks so we could really do our thing, man. Okay, y'all still there? Okay, let me see who we got up in here real quick. Okay. We got Miggity Mark in the building. What did it do, Miggity Mark? Lance Hero, King Legend is here as well. Sheepoo is here with chocolate. 876. That's all we need. Brian M, Tracy, Lance Hero King. Yo, everybody that left a comment, I got so much love for y'all. And thank y'all for tuning into the video. But we got more serious stuff we got to get into, man. The conspiracy theory ring is going crazy right now. It's all different types of allegations and speculations going on in the world. There's a community of deep thinkers amongst us, and sometimes we gather and just chat it out. Some people really don't want to go that deep, but we got to do it because somebody got to do it, man. It's a dirty job, but we're about to be digging deep, man, because these allegations are all speculations. And I'm not saying that any of this stuff is facts, but have anybody ever wondered what was really going on between Tupac and Treach? And it seemed like Treach looked a whole lot like Dr. Umar Johnson, and Tupac looked a whole lot like Omar Epps. Did he reincarnate through his clone? Or so, like, what happened? There's some weird stuff going on in the entertainment business. They actually made him look like Gumby in the movie. And he only looked like that for the movie. How much plastic surgery? What if he made himself look like that? He wanted to look like a British model and he was going down there getting his wig split, B.
Oh my goodness.
What if that's the case? What if that's Tupac? And for Dr. Umar Johnson, and I know you're thinking, dude, how can I take you seriously when you don't even take yourself seriously? And I know that's bad for business, man.
Oh my goodness.
And people don't like it. They don't respect it because people, a lot of people believe any damn thing that they hear. And, you know, it is a lane. So let's get into it, man. But on the real, when you got people like Eazy-E that disappeared, and then these other people come up making all of this money, balling, like they took on some type of inheritance. Like, how do these modern celebrities get popping like that when you don't even know them from nowhere? They just pop out the blue. They like, it's a machine and they just pump them shits out like Little Debbie snacks and push it on the people. You don't have no organic hip hop acts. It's safe to say that the music industry is all artificial right now. And I'm not trying to convince you that Tretch and Tupac is the same person. I know that sounds ridiculous, but y'all gotta feel me. Dr. Umar Johnson is in the news, and y'all need to hear what he said, man.
This was a very highly organized, orchestrated hit. Tupac's and Big's. I believe they're going to make Keffe D the fall guy to shut the door on the case before any additional evidence is brought forward that could implicate anyone who is still living, because there's no statute of limitations on murder. So to protect everybody else, we're going to make Keefe D the fall guy so we can say we solved the murder, it's over, and we don't have to worry about people continually to dig this up and try to find out who's really behind it. So Keefe D is going to be made the fall guy. It's no different than James Earl Ray being made the fall guy in Dr. King's murder.
This is an experiment gone wrong, man. It's a bad experimentation to attract the audience to something that's pop worthy in a safe zone for Dr. Umar Johnson, to where he can bang and bash on Tupac and Keefe D and leave black women's names out his mouth.
Oh my goodness.
It's his championship fight to get into a wrestle with a bunch of thug brothers from the 90s.
Oh my goodness.
How is that supposed to be righteous, my brother? And I'm not trying to challenge Dr. Umar Johnson, but rumor is allegedly it's a possibility that he's been a couple of different people throughout his career. They're saying that a lot of times when a person becomes famous, they don't have about 5 or 6 different manifestations of themselves.
Oh my goodness.
And people forget about the possibilities of him being related to Tupac or something, because he was in the Black Panthers and he talking about Frederick Douglass is his great grandfather and all this stuff. So he knows something about Marcus Garvey and the Panthers, so that type of community. But the crazy part about it is none of this tie into anything that he's been saying on social media. We ain't even got started with Gene Deal, because the rumor is allegedly Keefe D is speaking on everybody that's speaking on him. And why not? I would. If somebody talking about me, you giving me a lane to talk about you. And I'm not saying that he's snitching to no officials or nothing like that. I'm just saying he in jail and he's speaking his mind and he really letting it be known, allegedly, how he feel. That's the rumor. And the crazy part about all of it Mace and Cameron and all these people get to run wild and run free, and that's a beautiful thing, man. I love Cameron and Mace, but Mace was down with Bad Boy, and now he back popping in them streets when Harlem basically disowned them at one point in time. It was dudes out there like, you can't come back to Harlem ever, don't come back, dude. If you come to Harlem, it's gonna be a problem. If you come to Harlem, it's gonna be a problem. That's how they was talking in the early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I done went back to a whole nother show. God bless me. Is y'all still there? I'm working a double. I'm trying to keep this shit together. Gage Gore in the building. What it do, bro? Got the wrong. Yo, switch up the music for that, bro. Put on some flashy shit. Music. That'll work. I gotta liven it up in here, man. It look like cobwebs and ghostesses. I gotta open up the window and let some shine up in this bitch, man. What we got up in here? Crazy Goose is in the building, man. Y'all gotta tell me how y'all feeling. We got Chocolate 876. Lance Hero King in the building. I don't went back to s.a.t. I'm like, what the? Forgot what show I was on. That's pretty bad. It's called Entertaining Arts, just in case you was wondering, man. And on Docs Daily, this is when we get real serious. No bullshit. Straight to the meat of the bones. And that's what we about to do right now, man. Because for Gene Deal to be on the run, he's on a tier. He is a ranking general in the stories of Tupac and Biggie. He building a legacy off of Tupac, Biggie. I was there, damn it, and I got the photos to prove. He don't flip this into like a keep bubbling, get your money, playboy. I see you out there, Gene. But let's be real, everybody. All them stories. You got 2 new stories a week. Maybe even 3, 4, 5. We got mixtapes. We could chop it. We could screw it. What you, the Mike Jones of talking? Getting that YouTube money bubbling, talking about niggas. I used to run with Puff. Yeah, I'll just give you a dime or two. You know what I'm saying? A dime, give me a nickel. I'll drop a couple of dimes. You know, I'm sitting on some paper. You know, just niggas listening, ain't they? But that's Negro here nor there. Back to the stuff. All this stuff is alleged for entertainment purposes, man. For I don't know these people. For all I know, they watching the video, laughing, eating on some cheese puffs, man. I hope so. But that's Negro here nor there. Y'all need to listen at this, man.
News broke a few hours ago that Keffe D, he pleaded not guilty in the murder of Tupac. What you think about that?
What do I think about Keefe D's arrest? I believe Keefe D is a mule. I believe he's a mule. Even if he was involved. Even if he was involved, Keefe D is a mule. Tupac was assassinated nearly 30 years ago. So was Big. We already know that both of them were under FBI surveillance before their murder. If you're under FBI surveillance, you know what that means? The FBI know who shot you. They know who shot you. I remember, they know who shot you. So them arresting Keefe D 27 years later, in my opinion, I don't believe this is about Keefe D.
Hold on, wait. That, how can I explain? You know, our Black intellectual thinkers, talkers, and orators, a lot of times they use their gift to pull a trick on your mind because they know that you can't catch up and don't want to agree with his intellectual Black African demeanor. And the people that do believe in you, they be sending all their money and doing all that stuff, talking about building a school. And we ain't about to talk about the school, but I'm just saying, he got a I think what he said made sense, but I'll just take his word for it because he say it so proudly. But don't nobody take the time to think about what he really be saying. That's why he be repeating himself like 5 or 6 times. Like, nope, I know y'all be accusing me of pulling the trick on y'all, so I'm just gonna say it 3 times. I'm just gonna say it 3 times. I said, I'm just gonna say it 3 times. They talk that jive turkey. Even David Banner got in on it. And I was shocked because he was like a pimp. And then he hopped on the Black Conscious bandwagon. Hold on. And shout out to David Banner, but we got to do this investigation because this ties into people getting tattoos across their stomach and getting tattoos across their back because of Tupac. So we're going to get into that with David Banner with the big Mississippi going across his back, man. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. He married India Irie? And it looked like she pregnant with his baby? They in love. They be kissing on the gram. That's his... India Irie is David Banner's boo-boo. He went back to Africa on it. Them old country, them Mississippi roots. He royal. He proud of his heritage. He married. He found him a noble black queen in the entertainment industry. That's beautiful. I can't believe it, man. He married, or was this for like a music video or some shit? Wait a minute. Is this a music video? Oh, hell nah. What? You serious? It's a music. They selling black love. That's that bullshit. And they served up a hefty scoop of black love, man. A big old whopping black on black love plate. And we ate it up. You mean to tell me it was manufactured to create a narrative for the neo-soul crowd? Like the neo-soul people, Cisco, their fans, they're gonna love it, man. When they see me with you, oh, it's gonna be magic. Erykah Badu is gonna blush.
Oh my goodness.
Who knows? I don't know, man. Okay, we got bigger fish to fry. Y'all need to listen at this real quick.
Yo, he said that
Run that back. Y'all need to hear this. Yo, shout out to Art of Dialogue. Subscribe to his channel.
a few weeks ago, Mace, he went viral over some comments he made about the night that Biggie got killed. He said that after Biggie got killed, over 70 Bloods went to his hotel room looking for him to try to kill him. And he said that she was the only one that came to his hotel room to get him.
Well, Mace, was from Harlem. And when I seen Mace driving around in California with Stevie J and this other guy in a drop-top white Benz, I flipped on him. I was like, yo, my man, you from Harlem. Don't you know these cats out here will tear your head down to the white meat? What's wrong with you? It's not sweet out here, bruh. Then Mace said, yeah, I know. And he told me about the basketball game or something that he went to. And how they was telling him that they wanted Big and Puff, and he was all right. He was good. So Mace did not show up to the party the night.
Granddaddy got some type of, no homo, but this dude, he got all types of falsitries in his story, man. He put the seasoning he been putting on this shit ain't been hitting, and people been eating it up. He like one of them sloppy restaurants in the hood. It's convenient. You know the food gonna be there because don't nobody really want it. It's gonna be hot. You gonna scarf it down like, because it's food. People just want to eat some Tupac shit. so they could reminisce about the good old days when they was thotting or whatever.
Oh my goodness.
That's what it's all about. Don't nobody give a damn about Gene Deal serving up them putting extra gravy on them Tupac dinners, man. And them big Papa plates. He been serving them things up for years. I guess Big Gene about to hit you with another Biggie slash. It's like he got a menu. Got extra puff this time. We got some big over here. We got some Diddy right there. Y'all, I know y'all love my Biggie. I got the Biggie laid out. He got a spread. And he just been chefing it up in them YouTube streets, man. Now, I know it sounds like I'm hating. But the truth of the matter is they alligating and speculating because allegedly Keefe D said something. We don't know what he said. But people is thinking and assuming that it's a possibility, allegedly, that these celebrities that be looking like Tupac now that he gone, they saying that Jada Pinkett, she said she had alopecia. She trying to wake people up. Willow. Hold on, wait a minute. What if, and I know this about to be zesty, man. What if, man, just feel me on this. What if Queen Latifah is really Will Smith? And Jada Pinkett, I'm not even gonna say it because it sounds so ridiculous, but I mean, Jada do look a lot like Tupac, man. That's a fact. They got very, very similar features. Hold up. Jada Pinkett, Tupac. I hope y'all entertained. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, why say things that you don't believe yourself? But the thing is, what are you willing to believe? Because they could put anything out there. I'm just trying to clear the air a little bit. Maybe you could think about it another type of way.
Oh my goodness.
Trying to offset the programming. So when I say it's a possibility, allegedly, that Tupac came back is Jada Pinkett, you just can't put it past us. The way the Smiths is behaving, it wouldn't be a far-fetched conspiracy or nothing, because as much as they look alike, are they related? Like they could, like what's going on? And I'm not saying that sometimes she be looking like Beyonce. Like, damn, is that Queen Latifah or Beyonce? Like Queen Latifah looking a little too good out here in these Hollywood streets, man. You'd be like, why she ain't look like that on the red carpet last year? Was she on a diet? I'm over here talking like your grandmama in the kitchen, man. Some sad business, man. But you never know. That might be Will Smith. And as far as Jada Pinkett go, all she got to do is show her teeth, man. I bet you her face spread out. Just like that. The bags under the eye, everything. The nose gonna bend in. All that stuff. Oh, I was about to say something, man. Matter of fact, I ain't no sucker. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. And if this come with consequences and repercussions, I'm just gonna take the L, man. Tupac had a distinguished look about himself. And his father looked like he might be from another country. And I'm not saying that Tupac was Arabic or anything like that, because I don't know. But he got a lot of similarities to Nipsey Hussle. Like, let's be real. Nip, and rest in peace, God bless the dead. This ain't no disrespect, but we got to talk about this type of stuff, man. Because the characteristics and similarities between Snoop Dogg and Tupac Shakur, he like a reincarnation of both. You know what I'm saying? Like he was Tupac and Snoop Dogg at the same time. When have you ever seen that in West Coast history, man? He had Crips and Bloods rocking with each other, getting money. Something you would have never thought would have ever happened in California, man. Yo, rest in peace to Nipsey. Let's get back on track with this here. And I want to thank y'all so much for tuning in, all the people leaving comments, man. It's just food for thought. Nelly Williams is here. What it do? Miggity Mark QS, I see you, baby. Not baby like that. Please don't try to me too me. Amanda Moore, how you do? We got Murphy's Way here. Everybody else in the building, man. Chief Stand Still Red Hawk is here too. Pensacola, what it do? Okay, let's get back into this news. We need to pick up here. Listen.
Like, Big got murdered. He said he was in the room with Brandy. Right? I called Mace that morning, and me and Mace spoke, and then he was telling me all them bloods and everything that was out there. So I was with a couple of dudes that were from Black Hands, which is a part of the Black Guerrilla Mafia. You know what I mean? And we just went to the end of his hallway. He said there was a lot of bloods out there. And some dudes out there I wasn't recognizing. You know, I recognized, but I don't think it was, you know, he said it was like 70. When I got there, it wasn't that many blue dudes out there like that. But he could have seen 70, 17, 20, 30. When you think somebody trying to get you and niggas is running the hallways because they know Bad Boy was staying there, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of dudes. So when I got there with my team and everything, dudes who came to the hospital with us, we was good. So all we had to do was put him in a cab or car service so he can go where he had to go. And that was it. It was, to me, it wasn't nothing. You understand? But to somebody in fear of their life.
What happened? Oh, damn. I do apologize. I had to take a piss really, really bad, man. I didn't get none of that. Please forgive me, man. Ain't like I got somebody here that could use the bathroom for me. And I'm being honest, man. Pray for your brother before you get mad. I've been living right, drinking a lot of fluids. I've been feeling good. Don't be mad at that. It's from natural living, and it's all love. And that's how I'm able to give it to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that right, Kevin Ackrey and Jeremy Pepper? That might not even be your real name. And I still said that shit. Show me some love. Swagger mean the bots is buttons and the giggers is gigging. They giga-botting. Y'all need to make up y'all own dance like Soulja Boy and just take it on the road. Stop being mean to the people. Do apologize, man. Let's just get back to the star-studded event. People been waiting for this news, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let it rock. Listen at this, man.
I believe they're going to make Keefe D the fall guy. He was involved, but he wasn't alone. This was a very highly organized, orchestrated hit. Tupac's and Big's. I believe they're going to make Keefe D the fall guy to shut the door on the case before any additional evidence is brought forward that could implicate anyone who is still living, because there's no statute of limitations on murder. So to protect everybody else, we're going to make Keefe D the fall guy so we can say we solved the murder, it's over, and we don't have to worry about people continually to dig this up and try to find out who's really behind it. So Keefe D is going to be made the fall guy.
But why would they start caring now? People ain't been giving a damn this long. People ain't been giving so much of a damn to where Keefe D could even feel comfortable to go out there and talk about it. That's how much people don't give a damn no more. to where you got people like Gene Deal making a living talking about the shit. Who cares? And like you can get them back from the grave. That's a man's tale about a dead man. People have millions of tales about a person's life that they know, but that don't make it the truth. It's a bunch of people at funerals that got stories for days. Could write a whole book about somebody that don't passed. So what make him special? He got a factory, not a factory. I would say like a hot plate food stand of Tupac, greens, Biggie mashed potatoes, and Diddy meat, man. And no pun intended. I know that sounds like I'm hating. But what people entertain, you gotta know the difference between healthy entertainment and bullshit entertainment, man. People be eating bullshit like it's healthy. Like it ain't healthy to eat bullshit. Excuse my language, but damn. So what I said that somebody said that Umar Johnson was Omar Epps. That sounds far-fetched. I get it. But who was close to Pac? Who knew? And have you seen Umar? He could pass for Umar Johnson with some dreads. If you put some dreads on him. Because why, oh why, is Dr. Umar Johnson speaking on Tupac Shakur? Did they go to school together? Was they parents both in the struggle together? Did he live across the street from Tupac? He moved in with his aunt in Baltimore for 2 weeks and seen Tupac and Jada Pinkett outside playing, even though he lived on the other side of the street. Why is he speaking on Tupac Shakur, man? It's a possibility that black men's opinions is only meaningful in certain lanes. And if that's the case, that's a cold reality. To where you got to figure out how to play the circuit for the sake of conversation. It's a million ways to split a pie. You can be your own DJ. They like rappers. People listening to their flow and actually believing in their philosophy. Even though it might be all cap, man. NWA, CB4. It'd be like a mad scheme to get a bag. And if the money looking good, don't stop, get it. And I'm not saying that about Dr. Umar Johnson. I'm just saying. Why is he speaking on Pac? Why he ain't in politics? We need like a congressman or something like that. We need like, where's the rapper turned U.S. Attorney District? We need somebody to really represent for the have-nots. You know what I'm saying? On the West Coast, people thought Suge Knight represented for all of the have-nots. They was bigging up Suge like he was the king of the West Coast. And he ruled with Tupac by his side. They was treating them like they was Roman generals. Like General Suge and his apprentice Tupac Shakur. They part the way when they come in there, acting all crazy. They've treated them like Guinness Kong or some shit. People look at Suge like he's freaking Guinness Kong, man. That's where we at with it. And culture. And levels of respect. To where people can go on and on for hours speaking on the dead. Man, they already got Suge out there with a podcast. His shit look bootlegged as hell. He like, they done buried me alive. He found a window to wiggle out of and flopped and dropped the bag, in my personal opinion, man. The Suge Knight interview was so cringeworthy. He looking for that old 90s shock. He trying to be a shock jock. At 60 or 70, your tools ain't sharp. You can't shock jock the public like that no more. He make it seem like, well, he was talking to the dude Dave Mays of The Source. So I guess he approached it like it was an interview. But people ain't really trying to hear that shit. Like, and I love what they doing. But it's another way to get his message heard, man. But with that being said, they don't want too much of his message being heard. If it generate a buzz for the money, they'll let it fly. But if it don't, shit, put his ass back in his cell. Who is Suge Knight and why he's in jail? They trying to re-prep and brand this man to the American public. This is ancient history. Old, dusty VHS tape history, man. Cassette tape rap era. And it's new. They want to educate the public. So just in case you want to know how to profile the brother, these are their legends. They got series and stuff about when all of it was a facade. It was a show to begin with. It's the entertainment, the music industry. Everybody's an actor in Hollywood. They've got over Suge out there with his Tony Soprano act. Let's be real. He had that Tony Soprano shit down like the mob. You would have thought he was Italian or something. And then you had Master P and all these other people following suit. Capone and Noriega. Jay-Z, he's a Lucky Lucci. You're not lucky. It ain't no way. They won't let you be Lucky. It sounds nice, but they not gonna go for that. And they said that Robert De Niro went in on Jay-Z and snapped on him. Hold up. Robert De Niro sniggity snapped on Jay-Z. He said he thinks that Jay-Z is just rude, man. Plain rude. He ain't respecting the game, He ain't staying in his lane, He got y'all looking a certain type of way when y'all got morals and principles. You don't like the way he representing. He said he's plain rude. And the point I'm trying to make is that it's Hollywood. People take this stuff seriously, man. They all some great actors. If you made it to the big stage, you gotta act together. Plain and simple, man. To even be in a position to stand next to the people he done stood next to, he got a hell of an act with extra theatrics. A hell of an act. I mean, the Death Row Studios, packed with gangsters, rolling dice, drinking and smoking fresh up out the pen. It had to be terror to be up at that label. My man, they got low riders and they out there. Man, that's kind of crazy. But we ain't about to go that deep. Just go ahead and get this set up. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and let that play. I do apologize, y'all. All right, here we go. Listen to this.
He said that after Biggie got killed, over 70 Bloods went to his hotel room looking for him to try to kill him. and he said that she was the only one that came to his hotel room to get him.
Well, Mace, was from Harlem. And when I seen Mace driving around in California with Stevie J and this other guy in a drop top white Benz,
Okay,
I
I heard
flipped
this
on
part.
him.
Let me get to the middle of it.
Big, we on high alert. You understand? And now I got some dudes with me that's about it. That's what they do. I was with Chaz Williams and a couple of his dudes from out there in Cali. You understand? That belong to the Gorilla, I think it's the Black Gorilla Mafia.
That's a hell of a dime, Gene. That's a big chunk. That's a hell of a big chunk. You don't said that man said and what he was there to do and put out his whole name, like his name ain't buzzing out there. That's a bad look for him, man. He ain't trying to be involved in none of that no more. He moved on. He probably got a wife and kids that don't even know nothing about that shit. You ruined this man's Thanksgiving. Speaking on him and what he was out there doing with you. Oh, man, that is dangerous, bro. Dangerous. I know Diddy got to be thinking like, somebody need to shut him the fuck up.
Oh my goodness.
Talk too much. If they make a movie about Diddy's life, Gene Dill will probably be the dude in the movie that just don't stop talking.
Oh my goodness.
Like, Gene, yo, shut your mouth, man. It's like, shut up. I talk how when I want to talk. After a while, they just stop inviting him around. Like, man, you know what? I can't do with this talk. This nigga just won't shut the fuck up.
Oh my goodness.
They kicked him to the curb when the talking got real bad. Like, oh, man. Like, we all getting old. Diddy got back problems. He can't do the dance right no more. Gene Dill show up with that scruffy beard, talking about the good old days. They didn't want him in their new bad boy family. And look, this ain't no disrespect. It's just for the sake of conversation, man. Gene wasn't fly enough for them to kick it with Young Miami and Saucy Santana.
Oh my goodness.
He wasn't fresh enough. He wouldn't put on the glittery shirt, no matter how hard Diddy tried. He made Jadakiss and Styles P, and shout out to the Locks. They had on the shiny. They had it on, man. Been around the world, yeah. Walt Disney rap.
Oh my goodness.
They did a deal with Disney at the time because when Biggie left, that's when the Raw left. Because it really wasn't nothing raw about Mace besides that he'd scoot up on your chick. And he pushed the Benz. I ain't never heard a Mace song where he sounded like he wanted to cry because what he was saying was so hard and passionate to where you felt his pain. It's a lot of artists that got songs to where you know that song is coming from the heart in a touchy place. And for Mace to be a pastor, we ain't got not one song like that out of him. Where is the Heal the World by Mace or the Jesus Walk? He the one supposed to had done Jesus Walks. But it didn't go down like that. Okay, go ahead, play that.
Or family. And then I'm with Black Hands. And Chaz had a couple of his dudes. So I'm good. So we just made sure Mace was good.
Yeah, he said that she was the only one that came to get him. He said that, everybody that he went to LA with, he ain't leave with, He said that everybody else was looking out for themselves.
Well, Puff went to San Diego and they put him on a jet about 2 hours after Big died. You know what I mean? So Clarence Avant and what's his name? Clarence Avant and Andre Harrell made sure we did that. I was supposed to go on the plane with him, but I was like, nah, I ain't effing with you, bro. I'm out of here.
He got his mind on the money. That's all. Look at him. He out there looking fresh. He don't tuck the chain in. He don't want floss. Like, I'm gonna keep it proper. If they paying, they listening. Let's get this cheddar, man. Hustling the youth, man. When really, it's so much other stuff that's way deeper that we could be talking about. And I know you're saying, well, if you keep on talking about it, how about you do it? That is what we're doing. This, man, we got to start the healing, man. Because the elders, we don't know if we could trust them. Because they know a Jedi mind trick for your ass. Just like when you was a kid, your grandmother or your grandfather or your elder, they're like a wise owl. They watching you. They swoop down on you when you least expect it. They be knowing. They like 1,000 steps ahead. And if they wanted to, be fucked up, you'll be stuck. And that's how I feel about these people that be reporting on these situations like this, that do it over and over and over and over again. Feel me? I know y'all probably thinking like, yo, shut the hell up and just get, nigga, talk too much, man. I know y'all, man. But hey, I'm on my squawk box and I'm squawking, nigga.
Oh my goodness.
Joe All-Star is here, man. Are you a baller or something? You trying to get at QS? What's going on over here? I don't like that. He gonna be the next to get wrapped up. What's going on? Why y'all all up under each other in the chat? Who else is here? Remy is here. What did he do, Remy? Jennifer Penley is also there. Andre Bryant, what's up, dog? Okay, man, it's more stuff we got to get into, so let's just get into it, man. Your boy Sean Blaze is going through a situation, and I'm still recovering, you know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, the hate that people be spewing was driving me insane, man. So I figured out a way to, regardless of how much hate people be spreading, you gotta spread love, man. Now it's a tricky little, you gotta work out the kinks, but that's what's been going on with your boy. But that's Negro here, no there. Y'all need to listen at this.
I'm happy to switch the thing, please.
No, I don't think we need you for one case, Mr. Davis. All right. In the record that Mr. Davis is present and in custody. Mr. Davis does not have an attorney. Mr. Palal and Mr. DeJacco are here on behalf of the state. Mr. Davis, have you been able to retain the services of counsel?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm going to need to appoint an attorney to represent you today. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so basically.
See, this is where we at in America right now, man. This is the system and how it's set up. When people open their eyes and see the bigger picture, they may not be able to handle it. So that's why you got Keffe D talking about Tupac and Gene Deal and all these people talking about Pac and Biggie and all this type of stuff. It's a distraction when the people that don't give a damn about any of that shit is making some major freaking moves, man. This could all be a distraction ploy, something to cover the minds of the masses, especially black males. To tie it up, we got Victor Wemby playing for the Spurs. He's gonna be making some big buckets. He's 7'5" and he's an attraction. Distraction. Oh, Keefe D, the Tupac guy, throw him out there, wrap him up. chop them up, split them, get a nice pie. They're gonna eat it up. Tupac's a legend, he's a legend. He's like, yeah, Tupac, that's a good marketing ploy. Because in all reality, don't nobody care no more. Not enough to really follow story. But if they keep on talking, then we waiting to see what they talking about. It's the same old stew. They ain't put no salt, no pepper, no nothing. The grown black man stew. And we need to switch up the flavor. That's all I'm trying to say, man. We got to switch up the flavor because it's people getting over, especially on black men. We got to be able to catch up one way or another, man. These people already got money. They got a lifestyle. They got stuff situated for them. They in position to get a bag. They sitting on some type of paper. So this goes back to Africa, man. Y'all want to be real. If y'all really want to go that deep, y'all probably don't want to go that deep. But it's a possibility of, I ain't even going to say it, man. I'm just going to leave that one alone. But it's a reason why people like Dr. Umar Johnson got a platform, man. And I'm glad that this brother have a platform to speak his mind to the people and everybody that's willing to listen. That's what it's all about, man. If you got people that's willing to listen to what you got to say, then you on to something. So this man definitely got voices and people that listen to him. But the crazy part about it is he was talking about Tupac Shakur and Keffe D like he blood or Crip. Like what set he claimed? Or did he keep up with this because he's a Black Panther and Tupac a Black Panther? Because the shit he's selling I don't get it. They tried to put extra flavor in the background. And shout out the Art of Dialogue. Everybody go to his channel, subscribe. I'm already subscribed. Shit, I'm already subscribed. I'm a fan. So if y'all ain't on this, if y'all don't do that, then y'all don't do this. Because this where it's at. This the man. He put out the raw footage and he do it big. So yeah, shout him out and check him out. But the flavor is not really ringing in my ear, man. They got the Basquiat art with the Dr. Umar trying to make it intellectual. I love it, man. That's a big move. But this brother ain't talking about nothing. Matter of fact, listen to this, man.
It's no different than James Earl Ray being made the fall guy in Dr. King's murder. It's no different than the guy who was made to be the patsy in the John F. Kennedy murder. You always have somebody involved who's close enough to it who you can blame the murder on if things get too tough. You always see that in high-profile orchestrated hits. And I believe one of the reasons why we will never get to the bottom of Biggie's murder or Tupac's murder is because LAPD was involved in both of them. And the city of LA cannot afford to get hit with a lawsuit that indicts half of the department or a quarter of the department or the major players in the department as having been involved in the Tupac murder or the Biggie murder.
Why is he jumping out the window for YouTube? There's some water that you don't even have to sit in. And he all up in it like ramen noodles. Why the why even take the leap to speak on people that done died on the gangster tip that ain't had nothing to do with the people, the benefit of the people? We all know it's some foolishness. We would love to move on and get better and do better, but it's hard to do because y'all gonna run this shit in the ground for like 1,000,000 years. Because that's what they put out there for everybody to eat on. It's the meat that's being served to black media, man. Okay, we got this Tupac. We done cooked it up. Everybody's a big old beef. Okay, dig in, guys. Let's get it. Tupac with barbecue sauce. I got Tupac. It's like everybody got a concession stand. I got the Doc's Daily appeal. I got the Tupac mixed with the possibilities allegedly, but no UFOs, man. Anyway, y'all need to listen to what this man talking about. Go ahead, play it.
That would be a windfall of a financial settlement. They can't afford it. They can't afford it. They would have to fire everybody, reorganize the entire LAPD, and possibly the Las Vegas PD as well. I believe that he is taking the rap in order to exonerate a lot of people in the police system of Los Angeles.
So how does that work? Because I know I did an interview with Tupac Dad, and he felt the same way. He felt like the government had something to do with it. How do they pick them people in place?
Well, remember, the way the government operates, they would rather infiltrate a pre-existing structure than bring their own in. Because remember, in case the case gets hot, they have to have a fall guy. They don't want the fall guy to be somebody with an FBI badge or a police badge. So you always use boys in the hood, so to speak, to carry this thing out. Department or a quarter of the department or the major players in the department as having been involved in the Tupac murder or the Biggie murder. That would be a windfall of a financial settlement. They can't afford it. They can't afford it. They would have to fire everybody, reorganize the entire LAPD, and possibly the Las Vegas PD as well. I believe that he is taking the rap in order to exonerate a lot of people in the police system of Los Angeles.
So how does that work? Because I know I did an interview with Tupac Dad, and he felt the same way. He felt like the government had something to do with it. How do they pick them people in place?
Well, remember, the way the government operates, they would rather infiltrate a pre-existing structure than bring their own in. Because remember, in case the case gets hot.
Okay, we back. I'm sorry. Y'all, did y'all enjoy listening to this man talk? Did it feed your soul? Did it give you some good ingredients? Did it fulfill you in any type of way? Listening to Dr. Umar Johnson talk about Keffe D and Tupac Shakur. It's like a new flavored Dorito. It got a new flavor to it. If you like them other Doritos, like them Gene Deal Doritos, you need to try the Dr. Umar Johnson Doritos. Cause they be hitting when he get to doing them them Dr. Umar Tupac Doritos. Oh, that's my jam. It'd be a chick standing in front of the gas station all day going on and on. Like Dr. Umar Johnson, them Tupac videos, they be popping. Listen, my brother, while you pumping your gas, Tupac did not deserve to die. That's first of all. Second of all, as far as Keffe D go, is the fall guy. They did it with Dr. King. Wake up, my sister. How is it ever gonna be that deep to have people thinking and wishing some more other stuff, man? Anyway, How long I been on here? Y'all still kicking it? That's good. As far as Keefe D snitching on Gene Deal and Dr. Umar Johnson, that's all alleged allegations, but even if he did, we don't know who's the real Dr. Umar Johnson or Gene Deal. These people are new. They just came on the scene, man. We don't have a history with them. We got a history with Puff. People know who he is. He been in the spotlight for a long time. You got people that figured out a way to ride his wave. You're like, okay, as long as I stay on this wave, then that's my lane. They all in his wings. They just there. Got ticks. And this ain't no disrespect, but damn. They got a billion stories. Celebrities, they going on and on. They even getting people that wasn't even involved. And you know why that is? That's because it hasn't been anything worthwhile to really talk about in a long time. It's only so many Lil Uzi Vert videos you can do before you start to get sick. And that's why people gravitate and hop on this, because it's a comfortable thing to do. Because these people actually have some substance. And that's something you don't find in modern entertainment. Not that we know about. That's because people too afraid to tell their real story. They'll sell you a facade before they sell you the real story. So how can you respect somebody when they got a fake ass story? Y'all want some examples? Wait a minute, man. I got an example. I ain't trying to be mean, but look, no disrespect to my sisters, man, and these beautiful queens, but the point I'm trying to make is we get stars. Is it too much to ask about if they're like, what's the background? And I know people want to protect their kids, but it's a possibility that the only reason why people get in position is because of nepotism, siblings of some sort. Because you can't tell me that they not related to Beyonce. Beyonce got a cousin that's built up like Chloe Bailey, and everybody know. Now this is a possibility, allegedly, allegations, speculations. I don't know. What if they fam? From her cousin's, auntie's, niece's, brother's side. I don't know. What if all of them related like that? Like, people don't know, but I'm Beyonce's third cousin, I swear, like I am. Like, yep. We keep it a secret because I want to have my own identity. How many people related to the Jacksons and we don't know about them? They never mention the fact that they related to the Jacksons. She looked like Ruby, Rebe, and every last one of them, man. She looked like Catherine, Janet a little bit. She might be like their third, fourth cousin or something. Got that Papa Joe in their blood. We don't know. She's beautiful. I know that much. They might be related to Halle Berry. Hold on, wait a minute. What if? Oh, man. Oh. Them documentations is burning up.
Oh my goodness.
What if this is Halle Berry's, I don't know, niece or something? We don't know. They put her in that. She looked just like the Little Mermaid, man. Real talk. I'm not about to be gloating over this. I don't know how old she is in that picture. Get her ass off the screen. Cause she's young, but she grown now. But damn, you gotta be careful with that shit. They still some children in my eyes, so I don't give a damn how old they get. I'm always gonna look at them like they're kids. I don't give a damn how they fill out or whatever the situation is. I don't give a damn. I seen you sitting with Lil Bow Wow back in the day, and I don't give a damn. You always gonna be a child. That's just me though. Some of y'all men be like, y'all ain't got no discipline. Y'all just want to be Uncle Luke or some shit. I don't know. I ain't him. Them some damn kids. They probably in their 30s. I don't care. Them some damn kids. That's Negro over there. But what y'all talking about over here? Wait a minute. I gotta check for the disrespect before I move on, man. What is y'all talking about over here? What it do, Simon? I'm on a disrespect check. Said O'Shea Jackson. Yeah, Ice Cube got an Irish name. Shit, we all Irish then. Shit, Chloe Grown in the building. What it do? What y'all talking about over here? 12 said her best her niece, real talk, man. Cash in the building. Yo, everybody here got so much love for y'all. We got to get back into this news though, man. And this is the part that people been waiting for. I'm glad y'all waited, because I'm about to go ahead and just, give y'all what y'all want. Hold up. Let me get it set up. It got to be done right. I don't want to mess this up for nobody. Hey, listen at this, y'all.
They have to have a fall guy. They don't want the fall guy to be somebody with an FBI badge or a police badge. So you always use boys in the hood, so to speak, to carry this thing out. So if something goes wrong, you can always dump it on them. And if they start running their mouth, you can take them out. That's how the government works. Now, when I look at the Tupac assassination, and of course, I've probably seen every video, documentary, because as I said, Tupac is my favorite rapper of all time. Couple things. Number one, whenever you're being escorted in a motorcade, any high-level personality, politician, anyone else, and I was a political science major, so I know this well, you insulate the car on every side. The car that drove up next to Pac, even Big, but especially Pac, should have, because he just had an altercation. Big didn't have an altercation that night. Pac did. It's hot right now. Vegas Strip, it's hot. And it's tight. It's tight. It's crowded. Tyson fight. You insulate Pac in the front. You insulate Pac in the back. You insulate Pac on the left. You insulate Pac on the right. And from what?
Brother, man, they out there living that Compton, California love life. He ain't President Kennedy, my brother.
Oh my goodness.
And neither was Biggie. And they ain't Dr. King neither. And neither was Biggie. Tupac is not Malcolm X. They was not moving like the Panthers, my brother. I see what you cooking. He got a big old pie. He like, ooh, they gonna eat this right. Like, everybody get a bowl. He just cooked up something on a freestyle. Like, oh, I think that probably makes sense to somebody out there. Oh, man. They chopping it up. They got it fish. That shit sound good, man. You be sniffing on the net like, Tupac, news, onions, mushrooms, sour cream, salsa, mix it up with a little bit of Umar Johnson, baby. That's how people be living. Like, I'm gonna get me something good to eat, and I'm gonna put on Tasha K. See what that ratchet bitch tell you, yeah, she be running her mouth. She be drinking her wine just like my auntie, yeah. People go home and tune out with some food, man. That's how people get fat. They be tuning out too much eating and chilling and shit. And here go Dr. Umar Johnson with that big old helping of Tupac, Dr. King conspiracy that's tied into the government and how they just, oh man, they were some ballers and some D-boys. They wasn't doing nothing noble. They wasn't trying to free the people. My brother, they weren't repping for the fam. It was Bloods and Crips. In California, yay, yay. Some wild desperados, man. All I need in this life is be girlfriends, some outlaws. Out there causing ruckus and getting away like Billy the Kid. All the kids want to be him. People want to shake his hand, a modern day Robin Hood. Hey, if that's supposed to be some positive black history to be teaching my brother, I don't know. But the thing about it is, people eating it up. And allegedly, Keefe D is speaking to somebody. Y'all make it seem like he just in the room by himself, not talking. He's talking to somebody somewhere. It's no way he in isolation and they not using him for no information, man. But that's Negro here, no there. How long we been on here, man? Damn, time don't slow down. You know what's crazy? Hold on, let's talk about this real quick. Get that set up. Yeah. Y'all want to know what's crazy? It's like time is slowing down now that they set the clocks back. Because time was going real fast a couple of weeks ago. I mean, it was speeding. It's like time was flying so fast, you'd be like, it's already Thursday. But now it's slowing down. What's that all about, man? Somebody help me understand. Is it just me? Or is it, I don't know. Do y'all feel that way? I don't know. But anyway, let's get back into this.
We can clearly see the car wasn't insulated on the right. How do you not guarantee protection of Tupac following a fight with a gang member right after the Tyson fight? The only conclusion I can make is the right side, which happens to be Pac's side, was deliberately left exposed so he could be shot. Another interesting aspect, Tupac's security guards stated in one of their interviews,
This man burped on the day. Hold on, wait a minute.
was deliberately left exposed so he could be shot.
Wait a minute.
Another interesting aspect, Tupac's security
Come on,
guard.
brother. How can we buy anything you selling after you just sat up there and burped up God knows what? And I know it wasn't no good old collard greens. He done came in there with a Burger King bag and sat down and ate. Like, brother, let me finish this before I do my interview. I gotta eat, brother. I be feeling weak, brother. Just gotta eat this real fast, drink this milkshake, and I'll get with you, player. Okay. He gotta smell like Burger King up in there, man. Either that, or he got a mean pot of greens. And if he do, man, that couch gonna be green by the time he get off of it, man. How is he living for real while he's selling us whatever he's selling? But that's Negro here, no. He really just burped. It kept on doing that. He would have never burped talking about Marcus Garvey. Let's be real, man. He would have never.
Oh my goodness.
He wouldn't have disrespected his ancestor like that. He would have swallowed that shit and kept on preaching like a soldier. Cause he know them deep brothers and they listening. So he can't show no weakness. But talking about Tupac, who cares? Ugh. He don't give a damn. Money grab. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. But yeah. And I know everything he's saying, it sounds amazing. He's great at what he does. He's a great orator. He talks so well and it sounds so good, but man, that's an art. Just because he ain't rapping on no beat, he's still rapping, in my personal opinion. I could be wrong, but I don't know. But that's Negro here. Matter of fact, no, it's not Negro here, no there. This what they gonna be pushing. Well, I don't know, maybe until the new year. They gonna be they milking the cow. The same way they did with Young Thug and Gunna. This got a lot of similarities to the Young Thug case. They dragging it on and on about a bunch of nothing. Just to make headlines and put that black ass face on the front page.
Oh my goodness.
For what? Is there anything that a brother is doing that's noble and credible outside of basketball that they could plaster in the media? You mean to tell me we ain't got no positive brothers that deserve no praise? It's crazy. They gonna keep on with the Tupac, Biggie. It's been like 50 years of hip hop, and they still, it is what it is. I need to be asleep while I'm doing this shit. Y'all hear that I'm asleep? I'm trying to keep it together. I'm half asleep, man. I figure, hey, it's Monday. It's time to thug it out. We got Palman in the building. She ain't worried about nothing I'm talking about. She talking about the title and the thumbnail. If that ain't, is she hating on your boy or what? Hold up. That title and thumb. What about what else is going on over here? That is slander. How the hell? I can't believe it. The slander, y'all burping up booty juice in the chat. This is disrespectful.
Oh my goodness.
How dare y'all come in here selling wolf tickets? In my chat? Where is the love, man? What up? Look it up, different world episodes. Y'all ain't talking about nothing. So what the hell going on now? Man, there's too much stuff to name, man. It's a bunch of stuff going on. But as far as Keffe D giving up any information that's valuable, all we can do is allegate and speculate because all of the key players involved is a bunch of internet bloggers, man.
Oh my goodness.
Nobody else is making the statement besides the people on the internet. Diddy ain't out there doing bad. Not bad enough to entertain this shit. Because he figured this is old news. Even if it is about him. Y'all hear me guzzle that jug of water like that? That's what bosses do, man. But anyway. Okay, y'all need to listen at this.
So I went with the thing because we was going to follow him that whole 120 miles. And he said, no, we ain't need all that. So I didn't understand that. So I just jumped in the car with Chaz and the other teams, and we went back to the hotel. And
hold on, he said something about following them the whole 120 miles. Damn, they was trying to get the hell out of LA, man. They're like, we need to be, but it don't matter where you go, you're still not safe. Tupac represented the whole West Coast. It ain't no getting out of LA. Before you know it, whatever town you in, they don't call back home like, hey man, this your cousin Brewster from out in the sticks. Like, what's up, Brewster? How big mama them? They straight, but listen, cuz this nigga Puff out here in Webchester, they ride around here they on tractor trailers and shit. They doing it big, man. All in my country town, all up on my hoes, man. I think he got my baby mama pregnant. Next thing you know, they coming through with those Los Angeles license plates, man. And for Dr. Umar Johnson to want to entertain all of this, got me thinking that he either done gave up on the struggle for real, or he feel like it ain't no hope. because shit is getting real flashy to where your political thinkers is acting like Diddy. They out here Instagramming and TikToking. It's like, you got to make sure you ain't lost within yourself, brother. You trying to carry this mantle of righteousness, my brother. And don't nobody want to get on his case, but he's going to be the Dr. King of tomorrow for the younger generation. And they going to find his tapes. Can you imagine a child coming across a Bobby Hemmett tape?
Oh my goodness.
That would be, what if your kid stumbled across your Bobby Hemmett and you ain't know that they was down there listening? They gonna be looking at you like you Erykah Badu, fucking all of that. Your whole family, they gonna talk about you bad. Like, this nigga, he was listening to what? Bobby, oh hell, he was listening to that. You'll be an outcast in your family, man. I feel like you gotta stay on the beat, regardless of how you feel politically, unless you're trying to make a living off of how you feel politically. Because anybody wouldn't want those shots or want those bullets unless it's a political game. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. And ain't nothing wrong with it. I could be playing the clip of him talking, but I already know we heard the same shit over and over. It's the song that never ends. Tupac, Biggie, they still got the posters up in the barbershop. Like, take that shit down.
Oh my goodness.
And ain't nothing wrong with remembering, but you want to remember something positive, something noble, something you can respect. Remember somebody that you can aspire to be. Why would you want to aspire to be like Tupac when you hear how sad his story is? I guess some people just hate their life and they want to have a sad ass story just because you admire somebody. What part of the game is that? I don't know. But y'all gonna have to let me know, man. I know y'all out there listening. I do appreciate y'all for watching. And did I mention everything I said thus far is alleged allegations, man? I hope y'all feeling me out there. Who we got up in here, man? We got Annie, Jeremy Pepper, Dark Gable is here. We got them deep brothers in here, man. We got Philanda Bradley, Ever So Graceful with Remy, Andre Bryant. What's up, man? I see y'all chilling. Okay. I'm about to go ahead and wrap this thing up in a minute. A few more points I want to make before I go. The culture is moving in a direction to where everything is looking like it's an illusion, man. That ain't the right music. Man, if you feeling like everything is deception, man, when people figure out a way to make some money, that's when the games begin. You got to be fit. You got to be willing. You got to be able. You got to get to the bag. People out here busting moves. And if it's selling, and if it's whatever it is, if your name out there, that is great for you. Your name is buzzing. The people's champ. Opportunities are calling. Relationships being made. Status upgrade. Leveled up. When people learn how to play the game. But they say don't hate the player, hate the game. Well, you could hate the player when you know that they getting over on people that don't know the game. That's the problem. People don't know the game. And they just suckers. And that's why you got Docs Daily for all this alleged allegations, speculation. I don't know. It sound entertaining. Just like what they do sound entertaining, man. It's just, see how I mix my stew, how I got the gumbo. It just jumboed up. Dr. Umar got his own flavor. And he cooking up the same type of shit. But that's Negro here, no thing. Okay, Reg, go on to play that.
Then got that call from Mace early, and I called them, and they came back over with me, and we went on and did what we had to do.
But one thing that did caught my attention, because this story went viral, but I did notice a whole lot of big media outlets, when they was reporting about this story, they all were saying that Mace was lying.
Nah, Mace ain't, you know, they might, you got to understand when you scared and you see, you know, a bunch of dudes.
Oh man, I gotta use the bathroom. Please forgive me. Yo, hold on, no, that ain't the right music. Please forgive me, man. I gotta figure this out. I done drunk a whole jug of water. And it was crazy. Matter of fact, y'all gonna have to entertain yourselves, man. Just throw on, what beat I'm gonna throw on while they, hold on, wait a minute. Y'all can't have that beat. Yeah, y'all do y'all thing, man. I'll be back. I gotta use the bathroom. Oh, shit. Okay, man, I'm back. I hope y'all handled that business, man, for me while I had to step away. You know, I've been over here. I've been having these papers and stuff. I'm over here. I got this stuff going, man. Y'all not understanding. The documentation's been piling up for years. And after going over these archives for so many years, I've come to the conclusion that all of this is a delusion. That's the real conspiracy. That everything that's published is not meant to be taken seriously. And people get on me for providing things that's not meant to be taken seriously.
Oh my goodness.
But never question the everyday stuff that people look at, man. What is really sincere if it's a camera out? When it's an act in a show. Whenever there's a camera involved, it's 90% lights, camera, action. But that should just be common sense. People take this stuff seriously and think that, hold on, wait a minute. She said what? You sound so cute. Who, me? Me?
Oh my goodness.
She talking about me? Oh man, Falonda, how you doing over there, man? I better get back to the show. This is unprofessional, and I'm a noble man, so I gotta focus on what we came here to do. Sorry, Falonda, you almost got me. Nope. I'm a moral, noble man of principles, and I refuse And I appreciate everything about you, man. But oh man, she trying to make it hard for her brother. I must stand on my ground and give y'all this news like y'all came here for. No time for flirting, hateration, or holleration, man. Y'all could cut that right now. Let's get back to the topic. One more thing. One time on this channel, let's talk about it real quick. One time I started using a deep, deep voice and it sounded like the devil. And it scared everybody shit. I thought y'all was here for the deepness. So I deepened the voice and people thought I was a vampire. Y'all remember that? I was like, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, you ghouls. It was Halloween every night on Docs Daily. And people was running scared. So that's how I know people don't really want to go that deep. Because how deep can deep get? Deep is the abyss, like Method Man said, man. They don't want none of that. Them videos, they was spooky. Like, I don't like this direction. And to be honest, I didn't like it either, man. Them insane clown posse fans and shit. Them dudes from Slipknot, like, Blaze, you totally ruled, dude. Got heavy metal fans all in shit like rock ass. And that's cool and everything, but damn. People like, who he supposed to be? The Ozzy Osbourne, the Celebrity News or some shit? What time? But that's Negro here. We got so much stuff we about to be talking about. All y'all got to do is stay tuned. I'm just lathering up this soap. I'm about to wash this whole video down before I get out of here. Get it nice and shiny so when I come back, it still be intact, man. And the only way I can do that is with some good ass news. And y'all about to get it, man. Okay. All I gotta do is this, that, and do this right here. And okay, we all the way back. Listen at this, man.
Fight with a gang member right after the Tyson fight. The only conclusion I can make is the right side, which happens to be Pac's side, was deliberately left exposed so he could be shot. Another interest.
No. You know what's some bullshit about that, man? Let's be real. Why would they pull a hit on the night to where he get into a fight? They didn't tip Pac off and tell him to do that unless he was working for the damn police. Or they had some snitches in their camp that was orchestrating this shit, acting like they really family when they not. Hold on, it had to be some old police. Matter of fact, it was. Police is at death row. And they was blending in like they was fam. Some dirty cops ready to do a hoorah. Like, hey man, I'm the man you need to be cool with because I'm the plug, baby. They was out there like living that wild, wild west life, man. That's like if it was a Western and you got the sheriff hanging at Billy the Kid's cavern or his tavern. Shit, I would call the police, but they're all up there in Billy the Kid's tavern. That's what it was, man. So for them to be digging up these bones, man, leave them bones alone. It's people that don't change their life around, and they not gonna stop until they get all the missing links, the missing pieces, the people they never heard of. And that's where these blogs is so dangerous, because they be mentioning people that moved on and trying to live a different life. Do y'all feel me, man? Okay, go ahead, play that.
Well, he said it was 70, 30, 20, 10, you in fear of your life. You understand? So when you in fear of your life, and then everybody that you come with ain't there no more and ain't picking up their phone, you're gonna you're gonna feel a certain way. I can understand where he's coming from. Or I can say I feel where he's coming from. But every time he called me, I picked up my phone. I'm gonna pick up my phone. Cause all us should have been going back home. I gotta live with that.
I don't believe it, man. And I'll tell y'all why. Him and Mace got a story that they can share together to give an explanation of where he was really at the night when Biggie died. Because that's the key to the puzzle that they probably don't want to let out. Because if they do, people will connect some dots that lead to Mace that they don't want to connect. But if it really start to connect, then people could really get in trouble, man. They was a bad boy family. You don't switch up if you're not doing it for the family. They take that type of stuff seriously, man. You can't be bad boy family and out the blue, you ain't fam no more, but you still rep your block and you still rep all that stuff. You still got that love. They just leading the rats off their trail. That's how I feel about it, man. I could be wrong. They just like leading the flock over the cliff. And I get it that they was there and I'm just some dude on the internet talking about it. And they was actually around Tupac and Biggie and Puff. And so they got some solidification to say whatever it is they want to say. But if you really got that type of information, wouldn't you want to hold on to it for a bigger bag? It's prostituting the information. That's all I'm saying, man. You got the information out there. Keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. It's like turning tricks
Oh my goodness.
in the name of Tupac and Biggie. That's how I feel about it, man. And you might not agree. And if you don't, that's fine. But our elders got way more shit they could be talking about. Especially Dr. Umar Johnson. I'm like, bro. We want to be refreshed, not reminded of the bullshit. It's like a shady preacher that be in the club with them thugs. Like, what your preacher know about Gucci Mane? What your preacher know about Lil Uzi Vert and all these people, man? You know what I'm saying? I know I need to throw in the towel. I got like a good 10 more minutes. So how long we been on here? I got a good 10 more minutes in me, man. Y'all got to keep up the good fight. Matter of fact, liven this shit up, somebody. Say something. I'm going straight to sleep once this is over, man. I had a long day. People be like, why you do docs daily at night? That's because when you wake up tomorrow, or if you missed the show in the daytime, you can watch the playback. When you at work and you bored and you just want something to listen to, play the playback. Do these. When you bored and you at home and you ain't got nothing to listen to, watch these. Man, that damn Instagram shit, I delete it like every other week. Cause it's depressing. It's like, this can't be what life is all about. faces full of makeup. They look ridiculous out there. Trying to keep up with the image of perfection. To who? Your perfection is very, very awkward when it comes to realistic terms. And that's what Dr. Umar Johnson could be talking about, man. I would love to listen to his premiere. Tupac Shakur, he said, it's always a fall guy. And no shit. He's like, man, you got a smart ass mouth, boy. I don't like that If Dr. Umar Johnson pulled up on me and he was acting all aggressive, he put his hand in my face, man, ain't no telling what would happen. Like, yo, Umar, you tripping? Like, listen to me, my brother, you the one that are tripping. He be acting like I disrespected the ancestors or something like that. And that's something that I will never do. Joe All-Star said, if homie could barely walk, the last thing I asked him to do would be fly across the country to attend what was basically a house party. Okay. I guess that makes sense. But when it's all said and done, it's a possibility that Keffe D is going to drop a bomb every now and then. And whatever he say, it may not even be true. And it's looking like it's a case of Keffe D telling a story that was the furthest thing from the truth, because that's what he wanted the people back home to hear so they could fear him. Even though he didn't have nothing to do with it. He took on the title just to get that fear back in California. Yay, yay. Like you heard what Keffe D did, right? Like, cuz back out there, man. You see him, he pulling up. Yeah, that's Keffe in the lowrider. You heard what he did to Pac, right? Sad story, my nigga. It's a cold game, man. It's sad they ain't had to do Pac like that. But he was hating on Crip. Yeah, he was rolling with Big Blood, man. I don't know. But it's still sad because that's Tupac. Cali politics. Shit. That make you a hood celebrity. It's ghetto celebrities out there. It's celebrities that rather be ghetto celebrities. A ghetto celebrity is somebody like Boosie Badass. He a ghetto celebrity. He like the modern day Flavor Flav, but not in a goofy way. Boosie is the 2023 Flavor Flav, but he ain't no cornball. And not to say Flavor was corny, even though he did a lot of corny shit.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, how long I been on here? I'm over here. I'm like Ali. I'm in the gym. I'm sparring people. Leaving the video. Well, go on then. Damn it. I'm trying to make it to 2 hours. They gonna keep on leaving. I'm giving you my last breath, and y'all don't want none of the love, man. I'm about to go night night. And thank you to everybody that hit that like button. Y'all hear what I'm trying to do? All 173 people. And let me clear this up real quick, man. I said Keefe D snitched on Dr. Umar Johnson and Gene Deal. Let me explain, right? All I'm saying is he might be mumbling some stuff under his breath, talking about them people that be talking about him. He probably wasn't even think about Umar Johnson. Now, Dr. Umar Johnson got his name in Keffe D's mouth. And if Keffe wanted to be an asshole, he could say that Dr. Umar Johnson was tied into Tupac Shakur through the Black Panthers. And the Afeni Shakur used to babysit Umar. He could make up a bunch of shit and get his name all mixed up. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to say. And that's all a bunch of fluff. And I got to show y'all some love real quick, man, because I seen somebody come up in here and I got to say hello, man. I got to say hello. Sonia, stay right there, okay? don't you go nowhere. You stay. All right, I got her. Y'all keep an eye on her. Make sure she don't go nowhere. Somebody get her a drink. Get her a drink. Keep her comfortable. I'm gonna be right back. Sonya, you chillax. All right, I got you. What you want? Party wings, hot wings? How you want it? Got you. Cash app. What's your cash app? Matter of fact, put my cash app. And then whatever, we could, I'll get you a sandwich or something like that. Okay, but that's Negro here, no there. Until next time, folks, I hope that you enjoyed the motherfucking show. Now, I got a 10-minute push I'm going to do, man. I'm going to give birth to something amazing. If you want to stick around and listen, it's going to be an amazing experience, man, because the documentations is about to be popping. I'm about to give y'all the news, man. You might not be ready to handle it, or you might can't handle it. Jay-Z, Robert De Niro at odds. You got brothers representing a lifestyle, a philosophy, a culture that they don't know nothing about besides on what they see in the movies, man. And it's offensive. It's disrespectful that y'all brothers want to tag along with what we got going on. When if y'all was smart, y'all got 1 million black people y'all could look to inspire to be more like. Instead of cliffing onto the mafia, they could have been more on the activist side. Could have likened himself more to Dr. King, especially with a platform, even if he was telling ghetto tales. But they would rather jump the fence into somebody else's yard that they don't know nothing about and be surprised when Robert De Niro allegedly come out the back like Damon Wayans on Friday After Next. Get out my collard greens, my lima greens, and my mustard greens. And hold on, but then again, and not to speak on this man's lovely wife and everything, but he married to a sister and everything. That's beautiful. So I guess it is okay to share cultures. Take back air, I guess, who can really, hey, we all borrow from each other. And that's how we all a human family, man. So this hate that they're trying to spew and they trying to have people reminiscing on dark times and dark ages in black culture. Because if it got something to do with black people, it's a part of black culture. It's no separating. It's a big old jumbo stew that if you black, you gotta wear the hat. And people don't want to wear the hat. People don't want nothing to do with it, but you gonna wear this Tupac Biggie hat. Because these are facts and this is your history, son. And if you don't know that this is your history and these are your forefathers, how about we let Dr. Umar Johnson tell you what time it really is? Your people come from gang banging and gun slanging and pimping hoes and y'all come from a disrespectful, a dirty, nasty. That's why they don't want to talk to you when you go in the damn store. Oh, and people want to leave because I'm keeping it a buck like that. Y'all see that, man? Every time I start to keep it real, people hit the door. Look how many people, they dropping like for lies. Like enough is enough. My mother didn't raise me like that. Go to bed and cry. And get mad because I kept it a stat. They in their feelings. Who else gonna leave? Go ahead and crack like an egg. You can't handle the truth. I broke you down, player. Who gonna be the next to correct? Oh, they done came back because they thought about what I said. Now they in their feelings because they know I was telling the truth, man. But anyway, this is what we gonna do. I done gave y'all that Keffe D news. And I'm about to give y'all some more. Listen to this.
Mr. Bond, it's my understanding the public defender's office is not.
Your Honor, may I approach on that?
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, dun 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 dun. What the? Come on, man. They got him looking like Papa Smurf, the blue one. I'm Big Crip. I'm Papa Smurf Crip. I've been cripping, man, since I was 2 years old. Papa Smurf Crip, man. My little Smurfs around here handling business for me, man. That's why I got little mini Crips out here. I'm their granddaddy. Big Crip, big Papa Smurf. If he escape and go to India, man, he gonna be good to go. He get off the plane in India, he gonna get lost in the sauce. Next time you see him, he gonna be straight up yoga. I changed my life, Crip. I realized there's another way. He gonna be like the Gandhi of the West Coast. After all of the statute and limitations, he gonna be 110 years old. He gonna come back and bless all the bloods in the. He gonna end the crippery, man. He gonna put them Dalai Lama palms on your forehead. You ain't gonna be blood or crip. Like I denounce you. If he really want to get away, man, he could like go. Shit, they'll take him in Australia. If he got lost in Australia, oh, he gonna be a goner. They gonna be looking for years. Like, is that Keffe D? Like, we all Keffe D. Like, we all Keffe. Yes, that's our culture, you know. That's where he get it from. The Keffe with the D. He gonna blend in so well. Shit, you drop his ass off in North Korea. Oh my God. They gonna put a basketball in his hand. And you better know how to hoop, nigga. Shit, if a black man get lost in North Korea, you better have a good handle and know how to dunk. And there's no disrespect. I'm just saying. Hey, you don't play by you know, certain countries and stuff, but Michael Jordan, Dennis Rodman, that's a big deal over there. Basketball, the brothers get love. If you shooting some hoops, that's all I'm saying, man. I'm all over the place. I should have been asleep. Oh, y'all still kicking it with me, man? Cause this took me out right here. This dude. It is what it is, man. Okay, what we gonna do? Matter of fact, play this some more. He rocking back and forth. Why he swinging his? Is Keffe D swinging his hips? What is he doing? He had a rock, a steady rock, like the Whispers. He all chained up. He been there before. And he got a rock going while he waiting with his thumbs up. He in there wiggling his booty in the courtroom, man. What's up? Man, I'm about to throw up. That's crazy, man. This man, Keffe D. In the court, looking with his looking ass. Catch Keffe D rocking in the court with his looking ass. His crooking ass. I see you looking with your crooking ass. Them dudes that be in jail, that be all on your IG. Okay, anyway. Oh. Get it, Keffe. Get it, Keffe. Just rocking back and forth with the pot belly. The eat a booty dance. He out there living like Trick Daddy. What? He did the shmoney dance with the shackles on, man.
Oh my goodness.
He did his own shmoney dance. He turned around and everything. It gave him a thumbs up, like, yup. Like, I see what you looking at. The cameraman zoomed down on his butt like he a bad bitch. And he gave the thumbs up. Like, yeah, man, you know what time it is. Yeah, that's what we do, man. Want to see what I'm working with, cuz? Okay, there you go. Thumbs up. What type of bullshit is that? What up? He made sure his pants was up. He was, oh my God, he trying to keep his pants up. Oh, that is a bad situation to be in, man. Horrible.
Oh my goodness.
The camera panned down at this man, and it made him so uncomfortable. He started to pick his pants up to make sure he wasn't out here slipping in them doo-doo streets, man. This is so bad. These brothers gotta cover their bosoms.
Oh my goodness.
You come out there with 3 shirts on, a bra. Oh my God, these men, they're disgusting. Like no lip chap, no nothing, just dry. Like, boy, I'm old enough to be your great granddaddy. He wasn't trying to look that old when he was on the street. He was trying to be a young fly with a fitted hat on. He was trying to cover all that up. Like, yo, I'm still out here, you know. He had on a Coogee sweater a couple of those interviews, man. And that's how I know that they really be doing it just for the ladies out there. Get some internet love or whatever. Ain't no telling how many chicks was in his DMs. Older women from Compton that remember him from back in the day. They just want to check in on Keffe. Who knows, man? It's 1:30 in the morning. I'm tripping. And y'all tripping too, man. We tripping together. That's why I just want to thank y'all so much. I got to use the bathroom again, man. That good water, it'll change your life, but you gonna have to work with it, man. Cause I'm out here. Yo, thank everybody for tuning in. I'm hydrated. I'm sleep. That's what happened when you hydrated. You get sleepy, man. And for the people out there dealing with insomnia, real talk, feel me on this, man. If you dealing with insomnia and you can't go to sleep, it's a possibility that the reason why you can't go to sleep is because you really dehydrated. And you gotta hydrate your body so it can want to rest. Your body is stressing because it's thirsty. And it's afraid to go to sleep because your ass might dry out while you sleep, man.
Oh my goodness.
Somebody said, go ahead, we here. No doubt, man. That's real. We appreciate you, brother. Lanice Scott said, you always sound silly and non-factual. LaVincent, whatever your name is, brother, thank you for the view, bro.
Oh my goodness.
He make it seem like he got something significant, like somebody give a damn about what you got to say. Have a nice night, sucker.
Oh my goodness.
Jeremy Pepper said he's aged 20 years in a month. Trying to get some content, some context out of this, man. And I appreciate y'all comments. Neil Taylor said, do it, baby, stick it, baby. Do it, baby, stick it, baby. Stick it, baby, do it, baby. Keefe D doing that. DJ Jimmy. The fuck?
Oh my goodness.
This person came up with a Keefe D getting stuck in a butt song? And he named himself DJ Jimmy. You plan on going viral off of that? That's zesty, man. I wouldn't advise you do that. Anyway, I gotta get out of here. That was weird. Tough woman said Keffe supposed to have some type of cancer. Yo, we praying for Keffe. I hope that's not the case, man. He old as dirt. He still deserved prayer. Said that. Yeah. Maddie is in the building. Gage Gore said he looked like Ren and Stimpy or Tom and Jerry. Either or, he looked like either one of them. Yeah. Before I go, I gotta get some feedback, some serious feedback. What did y'all think about Doc's Daily tonight? Before we end the class. And I need y'all to be brutally honest. Did I drop the ball? Did I talk too much? Should I have, how do you feel about it? Was it hitting? I need to know. So the next time when I come back, I have it nice and seasoned the way y'all like it, man. Did I lay too much talking on it tonight? Was it perfecto? Was it delicious? Did y'all enjoy it? Let me know, man, because if I gotta tweak the sauce, I'll do that. Somebody said it was a mess. Oh God. Falanda said it was great as usual. See, that's all that mattered. Who said it was a mess? Now I see who my sister really ain't. And I thought we were supposed to be family, man, but you be hating on the brother on the low. She be watching them Tasha K videos, man. That's Negro here nor there. Jeremy Pepper said, no, it's good. Otherwise, I would have left. So it's good. 12 said, I loved it. Nice seasoning, cool vibes. Cool. Look, we doing well, man. Because we all enjoyed ourselves, man. Because I enjoy giving y'all these facts, man, just as much as y'all enjoy listening. So either way, it's a love relationship, man. Except for that hater. What she said? She said you dragged it, but she was here for it. You know what? I ain't gonna be mad. That's your honesty. That's your truth. That's how you really feel about it. At least you kept it real. And I need that. Constructive criticism. I'ma love you regardless, man. I ain't gonna be in my feelings and cry about it. Because if that's how you feel, look, if I ain't even gonna have no constructive criticism with you, man. I ain't gotta do that. Because I'm a positive person, unlike you. Tough woman said, Sean, always a good live. See, thank you. Destiny said, I can dig it. She was feeling it. Chocolate said it was on point. Everybody but you. I was being fun. You was being a hater. Tune in said, who else was in the car with Keefe D? Yo, we gonna talk about that on the next one, man. Yo, I love y'all to death. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Oh no, we ain't doing that. And for my brothers out there, I got love for y'all, but for y'all sisters, I got a whole lot of love, a different type of love, man. I appreciate y'all. And my brothers, I appreciate y'all too. But on this channel, I risk my motherfucking life.
Risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations.